Luxray. It has a very cool Pokemon design, but not used that much in Pokemon VGC. So in this episode in Pokémon Champions, I'm gonna make a team and try to use it. But why is it so that it is not good? This is because it has actually a good attack stat, but a weak special attack stat. But its moves are mostly special. It is also a pure electric type, which is not bad, but the defenses are just not really a lot. Its attack stat is good though, but it is really a special attacker. It has the ability Rivalry, which is not used at all. Intimidate is a very good ability though, although there are a lot of competitive and divine mons in the meta. And Guts is there, but there's no Flame Orb in this Regulation MB. So how are we gonna solve this problem? How are we gonna make Luxray work? Well, I tried one build with a special support Pokemon, and I wanted to include Pelipper or Politoed in this with Rain. The idea was to get Thunder on it and Leftovers and Baby Doorize to get an attack drop and Snarl for the special attack drops. This way it can hit very hard and still be a supportive Pokemon. But I just couldn't fit it on the team. There was just something missing, I just didn't know what. So I searched online for some sets and I came across a set from NikyuAlex. This one has the Choice Scarf item and a Jolly Nature, the Intimidate ability, and is a special attacker as well. But not for the special attack you might see. We have Wild Charge and Psychic Fangs for physical attacks, Volt Switch to pivot out fast, but most likely we will be kicking Electro Web for speed control. Because we have Jolly and Max Speed and the Choice Scarf item, we can outspeed a lot of things and just Electro Web down so our Floette or other Pokemon can sweep through the game. Because we of course have some other Pokemons on the team. We have a Sneasel who can set up Fake Out so we can actually get over an Electro Web. And of course it's a very good Pokemon. And we have another Fake Out used in Incineroar. We also have Garchomp without Earthquake because we don't want to hit our own Pokemons. But we have Dragon Claw, Stomping Tantrum and Rock Slide with a Jolly Nature. And we have Celestia. We have Floette, Eternal Flower as only Mega option with a low speed stat and a lot of bulk. We have the Calm Mind set, so we can get an Electro Web off or Wild Charge and pressure with Calm Mind and then Moonblast or Draining Kiss. If you want to copy the team, the Replica Code is now on screen, but you have to remember, I have to remove these codes somewhere, sometime, because I can only have 10 in storage. For now, let's dive into the battles. Alright, so funny story, I actually played a lot with this team. I made it to like 1750s with this team, but after that I kind of dropped it to build on another team. But we're gonna work with this one more time, you know. It seems like standard Charizard team with Garchomp, Whimsicott, Kingambit, Best Creature and Floette, Eternal Flower. So what are we gonna do here? I do have to take... they're gonna set up Tailwind. Like, I really want Floette here. Because it's physically so bulky. And with one command I can set up... I can really knock out Pokemon. I do have to go with Sneasel. Maybe Sneasel and Luxray. Because if I get one Intimidate off, I can of course Ghost Combat the Kingambit. I do think we go with Garchomp as well. And do I go with a Mega? That's the question. If I do go with the Mega, it's that or Incineroar. I don't want to get too much Defiant boost. I think Floette is fine here. I think Floette is fine because I can of course set up Calm Minds and then Draining Kiss. And if I survive an attack, I can also just Moonblast. So yeah, gonna find out. Alright, it's not Charizard. And it's also not... It's Flowerville, yeah. Doesn't really matter. Not that it matters. The thing is, I think he's gonna set up. I do not want him to set up, so I'm gonna Volt Switch out of here. I can Fake Out, but then I get Anchored into Fake Out. But I really need to get rid of this Floette. So I really wanna Die Claw him. The Whimsicott. So I'm gonna Die Claw her. Oh, it's gonna Mega. If I get the Emburden boost, it will be amazing. Alright, it's not gonna protect, which sucks a lot. Oh, this is gonna be Guide of Ruin, so it's gonna activate my Unburden actually. Which is really good. And it is gonna get a recoil as well. I could have knocked it out this turn, but... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Diaclaw. Yeah, that's a sash, but I can afford to get out of here. So yeah, alright, we have the waves go down. So we do not get Anchored. I could have actually Electro Whip as well, you know. I really want to set up my own Floette because I think Garchomp is just a bit weak here. Maybe it was handy to bring out this Incineroar, to be honest. Alright, there goes Aqua Jet. So what we're gonna do is we're definitely gonna Mega here. And we're just gonna move. I don't think we will knock out with Moonblast, you know. So I have to think about this for a moment. There's not much I can do. I do think it's just... If this is Aqua Jet, I think I'm just gonna Moonblast, to be honest. And then just gonna protect. I guess he's maybe it's Scarf, so I'm gonna look what he's gonna look into. See what it's gonna look into, because I'm definitely faster than his Floette. Very Aura. Alright, it is gonna look into Aqua Jet, which really sucks. Guide of Ruin. Maybe it will KO itself, actually. I'm super bulky, I should survive this. Ooh, barely. Maybe it could have Draining Kissed. Okay, that's also a lot of damage. That's also a lot of damage. Oh, that's a Garchomp. I'm not faster than a Garchomp. How many turns of Tailwind? 2 turns, alright. I'm never gonna outspeed that Garchomp, so I'm gonna protect here. I can really go with Luxray here, because I don't think there's another way out. I can protect here. Or I can just self-KO myself, because I don't think Sneeze is gonna do that much, so it will look pre-switches, so I'm just gonna protect and Diaclaw. Yeah, that's fair. Sneeze is down. It's gonna walk slide. But that should be life orb and it's single target, so it's fine. I'm gonna now look in Luxray because of the intimidating look. I cannot Electro Whip Garchomp, which really sucks, actually. I'm gonna switch in. I really need Floette. I really need Floette. I need to knock out that. Alright, let me do this. Let me switch into my own Garchomp. And let me then just look into Psychic Fangs. Because that should KO. And then I'm locked into Psychic Fangs, so I can hit the Garchomp eventually. Gonna walk slide though, which really sucks. So if I range that... Oh wait, it's not Scarf. It's not Scarf Aqua Jet. That's interesting. Last respects. I survived though. And I don't flinch. So this does take out. So now, I can just Dragon Claw, to be honest. Or I can switch in Floette, get another Intimidate off. I think I can do that, to be honest. So Dragon Claw. But Dragon Claw and Psychic Fang should also be enough. But I do want another Intimidate because Dragon Curse from my side should always KO in this case. Alright, I'm faster. Yeah, we get the rough skin and the rifle, but that doesn't matter because we won the game. That's a really good game. And yeah, Luxray was really clutch there to get the KO into best region. So I'm really happy because of that. So yeah, good games. Alright, we see a Ditto team with Paraffin. Not seen Ditto a lot, not gonna lie. Not seen Ditto a lot. See it more in restricted formats. They locked in they locked in instantly. Let me think about it for a moment. It has got like some things that can be accounted for. Like it has the Kingambit that is the snow mode, so it could be pretty bulky, but something tells me Sneeze could just rocks here. And then we need something against the Froslass. I do think Floette is really good, but there's Kingambit with potentially has Iron Head, and there's of course the Poison Jab / Iron Claw, Dire Claw. So that's a difficult choice. I can start with Incineroar and Sneasler. Then get Luxray off the ground, and then it's decided to go with Garchomp or with Floette, because I don't think that Sinistcha will do a lot of this matchup. I don't want to go Garchomp, but then I'm insanely weak to Froslass, so I'm gonna go with Floette. Yeah, I of course have Incineroar, but you know, I think Garchomp is really good here, but it's just there are just a lot of counters with my team that I already have the Pokémon that I want, like with Sneasler against Kingambit. There's Sneasler. Maybe it is White Herb. We're gonna find out right now. It is White Herb. Alright. It's good to know. Because I can fake out. No, I'm actually gonna protect. Or I should swap out to Luxray. Luxray will definitely get the Intimidate off. And I do think the biggest threat is the Sneeze at this point, because I don't want to lose my Floette, so I'm gonna switch in Luxray. I'm just gonna Fabric the Sneasler right now, because of course it has the Unburden, we know that, and it has no Focus, but the Fabrics won't KO. Alright, with 2 Froslass, that's nice. Ditto, and that's Transform, right? It's Impulse to transform into my own Incineroar. That's a bit unfortunate. Goes Combat. Maybe I would have KO'd if it didn't transform into my Incineroar. We're gonna see. Maybe. No, the transform definitely, the imposter definitely mattered. I'm gonna get you up. And I'm gonna swap out. Yeah. Electro Web will definitely be good here to look into. Maybe it's gonna fake out my. Did it fake? No. I'm gonna look into Electro Web. And then switch back into Sneeze here, I think. Because I want to reserve my Incineroar. Yeah, I had that coming. Oh, Luxray. Not doing a lot of damage, but that's not the point. It's doing, it's a bit annoying. Yeah, I fringed, but that's not because of the Luxray directly. I'm gonna get your web. Or I have Fake Out Pressure here. I don't think I'm gonna get KO'd because of the Intimidate. So I'm gonna still Electro Rep and I'm still gonna Close Combat here. Because if it switches back to Froslass, then I at least... Alright, that's the Froslass though. With your Ditto, that's interesting. To their own Incineroar, alright. I don't hope I'm gonna get Cursed Bodied. That was Sakurat. Ooh, almost a KO. But because we are intimidated, we don't get the KO. It's a Repto with Incineroar. Interesting. I ran that as well on my Kovac Wiggers team, so. I do think without Sneasel now on the field and without the Imburden boost, we need to reserve our Luxray to get Floette on the field. And what do I need in the... I don't think we can just die a Claw here, right? Or just goes combat again. Yeah. I don't see no point in no close combat again because we definitely get KO'd by everything on the field. Yeah, let's make a Froslass. Does this Incineroar protect though? Because it's a Repto, so I'm curious. Oh wait, it has Fake Out. I might be stupid. I mind games, you know. Yeah, that was really stupid of me. Could just protect it. Could have easily protected there. But I was just confused because it's another Incineroar, of course. It's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna switch in my own Incineroar. So, what I'm gonna do here now is I'm gonna Calm Mind, definitely Calm Mind. Then I'm gonna start draining Kissing. I don't want a KO, so I'm gonna Parting Shot here. Because if they're gonna switch back to like the Sneasel, I definitely will have my my Luxray in there. I think they're gonna Parting Shot as well. Oh, that is not good. That is not what I wanted. Yeah, Parting Shot into my Floette, and then it's definitely gonna be Sneasel. Yeah. It's annoying though, we have to protect here. And then, yeah. Trying to Parting Shot again. Because I think we're just screwed if we do that. We need to let go of Incineroar, man. We need to let go of Incineroar. We're gonna Parting Shot. I don't think they go for close combat though. No, Diaclaw, alright. We don't survive this, I think. Oh, we do. Alright, Parting Shot into the Sneasel. And then Luxray. We still have a chance here. We still have a chance here. So I do think we're gonna Draining Kiss here. Start Draining Kissing to get our health back. We can Moonblast, but I do think we need to Draining Kiss and an Electro Rep. That is definitely gonna KO the Sneasel. Right. That is not gonna KO the Sneasel. We do get the Draining Kiss off though. So we do got some HP back. And it is intimidated, but my cogs were not right. Wizards. Oh, we do get frozen as well, which is weird. It sucks a lot. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. But that's on me. I could have prevented it by just not doing that. I'm gonna drain a kiss here. Because we need to get rid of this Sneezer. And then we're gonna Electro up again. With 2 Froslass. Alright, that's somewhat better. Frozen solid, but we do Draining Kiss. Alright, the biggest threat is gone, and it cannot. I do think it's because of the snow. Yeah, Froslass comes back in. So, I do think I kind of have to protect. I do kind of have to protect. But on the other hand, I really want to Draining Kiss this shot. If I do get the KO on Froslass though. If I do somehow get the KO on Froslass though, then I will switch into Luxray. Alright, that's fine. Still frozen, but that doesn't matter. Alright, we survive. Draining Kiss will get some HP back. Which is good against the Incineroar. And now there's 2 Incineroars. And we speed tie as well, so that really sucks. Buster, so there's 1. There's now 3 Incineroars on the field, which is really nice. And also not. I'm gonna protect. Because I kinda have to. They are intimidated, so if I just protect here, parting shot you, they will definitely get something going. Though I know that if I Draining Kiss and then Fabrics won't KO, and then I can just Boom Blast. Alright! Use Fabrics. And another Fabrics, alright. They do get a lot of HP back though from this. So I have to Draining Kiss. And probably just a Fabrics to finish it off. Ooh. That's insanely tight. Oh, they're choice carved. Makes sense then to not fake out. Alright, I got a KO. Alright, I KO. Not gonna KO me. So I do have the winning hand here. And they just warp it, alright! Could have won by a crit though. I feel like they could have won by a crit. If they crit my Floette, then I could have won. Almost rank 3. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Alright, we do have another Charizard team. With Garchomp, Aerodactyl, Sylveon. I think this was one that was featured on NikyuAlex. So yeah, what are we gonna do here? I feel like we are gonna bring... I really want to bring... there's no Floette here. I do think we are not faster with Luxray than the Mega Aerodactyl with Jolly Nature, so... Even though I want it, I do think it's just Intimidate cycle with Luxray. If that's its only purpose, and I think it's not worth it. I really want an Intimidate setter though. I do think Sneasel is good again with the Garchomp. I really want to do Luxray, but I don't think it is really worth it. I'm definitely gonna do Floette and then I have to decide, do I want Luxray or not? It can be good against Electro, but there's a Garchomp on the field there, man. I do think I'm gonna bring it because I have Floette. And because I really wanna use the content mon as well. So yeah, there we have it. Oh, we are on a 4-win streak, so that's really nice. Aerodactyl and Incineroar, that's not what I wanted to see, because I get intimidated twice. Not just once, but like on both my Pokemon. I can get up the fake out though, the earlier fake out and then the Roxray. But I do think there's dual wing beat as well. So to prevent that, I can switch in Luxray and I can just Roxray for some chip. If I get faked out, I can of course do a Stomping Tantrum afterwards with 150 base power. Yeah, that's Mega Aerodactyl. Alright. Oh, Ice Fang, yeah, that's doing a lot of damage. Oh, it misses one. Oh, the Aerodactyl miss. That's rough. That's really rough. But it is what it is, you know. That is what it is. Hey, they Incineroar flinch, so I got something back, so... I'm gonna get you up here, definitely. I do think it's gonna Roxray though, but if I it's just gonna KO me. I can protect here. I can protect here, Electro Web. I don't think it's gonna be Roxray. It's gonna be Tailwind, even worse. So I do think I'm still no, I'm not faster than Incineroar. Maybe I'm faster with Incineroar. Yeah, I do think I'm faster actually. But it doesn't matter because the party shot it out. Alright, let's see what it's going for. It's going for King Gambit. Yeah, alright, that's probably the smart choice. I'm going to switch in Floette. And I really need this Roxray to connect. It's definitely not... Yeah. I'm gonna switch into Floette. And I need Roxray to... Hey. Yo. Connect. Hey, that rhymes. That's good, right? That's funny. Oh, Floette. It's not as bulky as the Mega. Oh, that is unfortunate though. That's a good call. Oh, but it doesn't really matter because I do think you do want if you are exploring for my, you do get the free Defiant boost, right? So I do think this is very fine. So what I'm gonna do here, I really want to curse combat, but I also really want to get the KO on Aerodactyl. So how many turns of Tailwind are there left? I think 2. So I need to act fast. I'm gonna Moonblast here. And I'm gonna fake out King Gambit. Because King Gambit might be the biggest problem here. I know I'm fast actually. I'm gonna still Moonblast here. I'm actually gonna close combat. Because I do think I'm still faster than the King Gambit. Alright, that's the switch in. Is this... Yeah, alright, I should have faked that. Was a good call. Yeah, that was good by my opponent. I feel stupid now. Because of course they have Visino in the back. So if they have Chopper Berry, oh, they're just faster. That's not what I want. They don't have Chopper Berry, so I'm definitely KOing them. Now the question is, do I flinch or not? I don't. Alright. It means I get a Moonblast all. Oh, that's not KOing. But next turn I can just... Sopion. I'm gonna protect here. They can fake out. But I'm just willing to swap in Luxray. Because if they fake out my Sneezer and I get KO'd, I need the burden boost, so that doesn't work unfortunately. And that's very alright, yeah. Fake out and the Hyper Voice. The talent is out now, so that's good. It's doing loads of damage. This is a bit of a problem. I do get double KO'd. The problem is the Aerodactyl they have in the back, right? Because they can just double wing beat, dual wing beat. I really want to attempt to Draining Kiss. But I'm just gonna Moonblast. Every scenario is here basically a bit wrong. I'm gonna Wild Charge and Moonblast. Oh, that was such a bad play for me. That was such a bad play because now I'm gonna Party Shot it. Yeah, I'm getting Party Shot it. Oh, that was such a bad play. That was such a bad play. That was good for my opponent though. That was good for my opponent. Yeah, Aerodactyl's gonna come back in. And there's gonna be a Tailwind. So I'm gonna go Sneeze here. Yeah, I have to go Sneeze here. And I have to hope that I'm faster. I'm definitely not faster because I don't hit the mark that Mega Aerodactyl hits. White Guard though. I'm Church Guard, so that's good. Alright, that's a good KO. That's good. Oh, 5 HP. Alright. Alright, this is still winnable somehow. Still winnable. If he started up Tailwind, I think he won that. Right there. Right there. Intimidate is annoying, but I think I'm gonna protect and protect again. Yeah, I kinda have to, right? For the fake out. Unless they have Calm Mind. If they have Calm Mind and this is fake out Calm Mind, then I'm a bit screwed. Oh, they text. Oh, alright. This is actually somehow good. I can Diacrawl here and Moonblast. Right? That will secure the KO. Unless they get the double detect. That will suck if they get the double, but they don't go for it. And I'm not special attacking bulky, so... Ah, this does KO though. This does KO though. And I'll grab it, yeah, but they're not gonna KO the sneeze here, so I should just close combat. And it's over. Alright, that was a good game. I really enjoyed these games. I really enjoyed these games. 5 win streak, by the way. Rank 3. So, yeah. I called it a day. I have one more message for the outro, so stay tuned. Alright, that was the video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like these kinds of videos, consider subscribing for more. I will make more, and it motivates me to make more. Nonetheless, the team, it was very fun to use, and I've used it a lot of the games before this. I actually played more than with this team that I like to. That's not because it's a bad team. It's because I want to try. I wanted to try other teams as well in the process with my off-meta niche, but it came down to using Luxray a lot because I actually loved it to use it. Like, we saw all the moves today. We saw Wild Charge, Psychic Fangs, Volt Switch, Electro Web. Then again, this team can be bettered. I feel like certain matchups are just a little bit tough. But you cannot prep for every matchup, you know. And I had fun using the team, and you saw it works. It works. It is not the best team. I'm not saying this is the team that you're gonna hit the next Champions tier with, but it is a team for fun. Nonetheless, I wanted to say thank you all for watching, and there was one more thing I wanted to discuss because I feel stuck with content lately. If you want to comment down below what Pokemon you want to see next, I'd definitely be able to hear it, because I lately posted a poll on my channel and 65% preferred guides over Reddit gameplay. So I don't know what to do with the channel. I must do what I love to do because that lasts in the long run, and I hope, you know, that you understand that, because the guides, I don't always want to make guides, you know. That's just the thing. Private life is just mentally just a big hurdle in my life, and that is clashing with my content a lot lately. But I wanted to get the best content out there. That's not always possible, but just so you know, I want to do everything as good as possible so people see it. I need to let go of the mindset and be a bit more loose and try to do things much more for fun, because I think you enjoy it much more if I find it fun to do. So that's what I'm aiming for. That's just a message. I really want to appreciate your support and watching this video until the end, because it really means a lot to me. All the kind messages to the comments lately. I saw a comment that said your teachings helped me a lot into Pokémon Champions, and I think it has a positive influence on others as well. And I just couldn't believe it, like that someone has like a positive, that I have a positive influence on someone. I just because you may not know me privately, and I'm not gonna discuss what's going on, but like it really warms my heart to hear that. So I want to thank you all guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I will discuss some more information maybe in the next outro, I don't know. But for now, this was just something I had to care about. So if you know what type of content I'm gonna make, let me know. Your suggestions always welcome. I also have 2 tiers on the Pokemon on the YouTube memberships, so if you want to try that out, that just helps the channel grow as well. And I am never gonna do my videos behind a paywall, but I just feel like it is a tip jar. If you want to support my content, and that's the way to do it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.